hello. I have no idea what I'm gonna title this, but it's like, I don't even know how early or late it is. I think, what time is it? It's 1:09 in the morning, and it's Sunday, July 13th. It's July 13th. I just decided to make this video today. You know what's funny? I cleaned this specific corner of this thing. Everything is messy that way and in there. Because I thought I was gonna have a video call for this interview, but in reality it was a phone call on Zoom. So hey, but it's cool. It's cool. At least one corner of this entire apartment is clean, so we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. I just got Whole Foods rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna dip it because it's dry AF. I'm gonna dip it in guacamole, spicy guacamole, whilst probably eating a mango. Oh my gosh, I feel so chaotic right now. I cannot fucking believe, like, I don't know how the fuck to I cannot comprehend my life right now. I can't comprehend this shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't, like, I'm not supposed to get it. I get it. Like, I'm not supposed to fucking understand goddamn everything, even though I want to so bad. I know that. I know. But holy shit, like, I can't, like, I can't. Like, it's just so, like, I can't, like, in a good way, not in a bad way, but, like, I can't believe, like, the shit that's happening is happening. Like, I just be dropping shit everywhere. Like, it's just fucking crazy. Like, my dreams are actually, like, they're happening. Like, I just can't believe it. I don't know what the fuck. Like, I'm just like, what? Like, I think I've been just so used to, like, working so fucking hard, like, behind the scenes for so long, for, like, years and years and years and years, getting shit for it, and, like, just, like, nobody, like, everybody just being like, okay, for like 24 years or some shit. So, like, to experience, like, shit that's actually fucking happening, like, before my eyes, fast, I'm just like like, my brain is just like it's like, my brain is, like, barely, like, it's like, what's going on? Like, what is this? What the fuck is this? What? I thought this was only supposed to happen in here, not out here, but it's happening out here now, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I think this is probably a little awkward because, like on YouTube, I'm not really posting much about, like, this, like, my music journey. Like, I'm only really expressing, like, my, like, raw thoughts and stuff, but I haven't really posted anything, like, really, really, truly, like, music. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tired too, and menstruating, so I'm just feeling everything right now. But, like, oh my goodness, like, I had an iHeartRadio interview. Like, the fact that the fact that my first song ever that I have ever created with the producer, but, like, the fact that I had never ever in my entire fucking life, in my entire in the entire spectrum of my living, I have never, like, created a song, like, professionally recorded a song ever in my life before. Like, I had never done that shit, okay? Before jumping, okay? Like, never, ever. Like, sure, like, I've had times where I would, like, play record, you know, like, for fun. I'm cutting a mango, like, for fun, but, you know, it was never, like, finished or serious or nothing like that. And, like, dude, like, in regards to my dreams, bro, like, the void's a bro. Okay, anyway, so, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, in regards to anything remotely vocal, like, I was absolutely terrified. Like, so the fact that I even had the balls to even, like, you know, work on jumping is crazy. But I think that's what Audacity does, right? Which is pretty cool. Having Audacity is kind of cool sometimes. Like, Oh my god, I just can't fucking believe it. Like I just watched back the interview. You know, honestly, like right after the interview, I was like too scared to watch it because I was just like nervous, like super nervous. For what reason, I don't know, but I was just nervous to hear myself back. Like, I guess I was nervous because I didn't want to cringe on myself. But I heard it back like just now, and it wasn't cringy. That makes me so happy, like super happy. This mango mukbang about to be super like weird. Um, but I'm hungry, so I want to eat it. So, like, yeah, like dude, the fact that my first song ever made it onto iHeartRadio, the fact that I literally had an interview with like somebody from iHeartRadio, Culture News, the fact that it literally fucking played on iHeartRadio and it's my first song ever is fucking insane. Like I can't comprehend this shit. I really can't. Like, dude, like what the fuck? Like my first song, you know, like my first fucking song. Like how the fuck does that happen? How the fuck? I ain't never made a fucking song before. That's my first song. Like I'm sorry. I just don't know how to comprehend this. Like my brain is just trying to comprehend the incomprehensible right now, because statistically speaking, how fucking often does this actually fucking happen, you know, for it to actually like be something that's like that like makes sense, you know? Like I get that my life is an anomaly, you know what I mean, but my brain likes statistics for some reason. I've never taken a class of statistics a day in my life, so I don't really know what that actually means, but like but still, like it's like my brain finds comfort in knowing that, hey, like maybe like how do I say this? It finds comfort in pattern, or like for example, like if there was another person exactly like myself, or you know, that made a fucking song for the first time ever for the first time ever, like literally ever, and shit made it on the fucking iHeartRadio interview, let alone play on iHeartRadio on rotation, like what the like if there was a circumstance where that has happened before, then my brain would be able to better conceptualize this shit. Like it would be like, oh, okay, so this is cool, like I'm chilling. But the mere fact that I don't know anybody like that has experienced this shit that I'm currently experiencing in my life, I'm fucking losing my shit in the best way possible. So like this entire lifespan of mine, I feel like I lost my shit on a regular basis, right? So it was like a new normal for me. But then right the fuck now, I feel like I had lost the most shit I've ever lost in my entire life right now. Like I can't believe this shit's happening. Like I really can't. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like me? Like, oh, like, oh, like, you know, there's like so much. There's like me. It's weird. It's like, it's not weird in a bad way. It's just weird. Like my brain. It's just so like, it's just my brain. It's just like I don't know how to explain this. It's like. I don't know what it is. It's just like, holy fuck, like, it's obviously destiny, like, the existence of, like, God or whatever, or, like, the existence, in my personal experience, like, of, like, an external entity or something, God, destiny, the concept of something that has already been predetermined in this lifetime. It's so fucking irrefutable at this fucking point. Like, to me, I like I said, I operate off of like logic. I feel so passionate, and this is like my most favorite thing about myself, honestly. I'm a highly passionate fucking person, super intense in this shit. Has a pros and a con. This is the pro of it. I mean, I'm marinating in this shit, but anyway, so like it operates off of it, like it makes its best efforts to operate off of like logistics, statistics, and like just shit that can easily best make sense in a way that's calculable, right? And like the thing is, it seems like it's a significantly more logical thing to believe that instead of everything happening as a mere coincidenting way too fucking coincidentally, like it's significantly more probable that this shit's that there's like there's something that, you know, that exists beyond what we all can sense according to textbooks, according to what's in Pearson textbooks. And I don't know, everything that I've experienced spiritually, through meditations, through experiences, through fucking everything, like at this fucking point, like fuck it, I'll say it. I'll fucking say I don't even care right now. I saw aliens at fucking 6 years old, okay? I saw the fucking ship, okay? Way before aliens, way before. I don't care if the government sees this and shit, like shoots me off. I don't give a shit. But like, when I was like 6, I saw a fucking alien ship when my mom was like heavy into like Buddhism and cults and shit. But like, or sorry, cult Buddhism shit. And then like I was like at a Buddhist temple that was actually a Buddhist temple and not a cult. And then like at 6, I was following this dog, and because I made friends with this dog. Oh my god, I sound fucking weird. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, I made best friends with this like wolf dog thing. I mean, it's a husky. It looked like a wolf to me as a kid because I was a tiny little Chinese, like, sorry, I said tiny little Chinese chick. No, like, bruh, I'm Vietnamese. But like, I was this tiny little like Asian like girl, and then like this big dog. So to me, in my head at the time, I was like, oh, it's power wolf. I don't know if it was power wolf. It was definitely like a husky breed. Anyway, so the thing literally led me to an alien ship. And at the time, I didn't know what that was because I didn't see it depicted on any kind of media or anything. So I didn't know what an alien was or anything. I didn't know what an alien ship was when I was a kid. So, or when I was like 6, right? So when I saw it, I just looked at it. It was like the size of like a freaking Toyota Camry or something. Like a car. It was like it was a small ship. Bigger than me, obviously, but still small to scale. It's not like as big as this apartment. It's like literally like the size of a car. And really good. Anyway. Anyway, fast forward, like, because I didn't think anything of that, I didn't really say anything about it. And then I forgot about it, too. And then, fast forward, I'm an adult, and, I forgot about it, right? And then I all of a sudden, I forgot about it for, like, 15 years or something. I don't know. And then I, like, recently remember it, like, freaking, like, probably 2 years ago or something. And, you know, rational me, I was like, okay, like, maybe I was just imagining shit. Because I like to think as rational as fucking possible. And logical and, like, statistical and mathematical or whatever. So, like, anyway, so, you know, I was like, maybe I'm tripping. Like, maybe I was just imagining shit because, you know, I was a kid, right? Like, what the fuck, like, an alien ship, like, you know what I mean? And then, like, I go to Florida. I visit Florida to talk to, like, to see my, like, fucking family and my mom and my brother. And I, like, briefly mentioned it. I was like, hey, like, Mom, you know that temple we would always go to in the mountains? In, like, Watsonville or something? And she was like, yeah. And I was in front of my brother, and I was like, I remember seeing an alien ship there. She didn't see it. But then my brother was there and he was like, oh yeah. Yeah, like me and your cousin saw it. And I was like, mind you, before the fact, I would Google it because I just didn't want to make, like, I wanted to make sure I wasn't like fucking schizophrenic or some shit. Couldn't see anything online about it. And like, you know, I really wanted to make sure I wasn't like tripping. But then my brother like said he saw it too, and like my cousins, and I'm like, fuck, like, what the fuck? First of all, I like, me to him, I was like, why the fuck didn't you say anything? Like, why didn't you like report it or some shit? They just never thought about it, I guess. And then I was like, shit, well, I gotta go back and like find it. So then like, and this was like 2 years ago or something, 2.5 years ago, I don't know. So once I fly back from Florida to LA, I go to my hometown, San Jose, so that I can go to Watsonville or something. And then it was like Chua Kim Sung or something, I don't remember, but like it was like a Vietnamese temple that was like down south from where I live in the mountains. And when I went recently, it was closed off. But I remembered in my head like where the dog led me to the thing. And it was so fucking weird because like, okay, so the temple was like closed off, like closed, but then there were people that were still like there, but it had signs like that it was like closed off. And so I had to go in anyway. And it was really weird because this time around, like, there was just like a bunch of peacocks everywhere. I have video of it too. And I was like heading towards the direction where I like this path. I was heading towards this path where like the ship was. And that's where I saw like all these peacocks that were everywhere, like surrounding me at this temple that was in the mountains, like where you could see like, you know, like everything else, like from this, I don't know, like you can see like the view because you're in the mountains and super high in the mountains. And I like walk and I see this deer, and it's weird. Oh my god, I probably sound like a crazy bitch, but at this point it seems like it's working to some degree, so cool. Anyway, so I see this deer, but it was a weird deer. Like, I sensed some weird shit from this deer. Like, this deer was literally just like staring at me. It was like, so then I was surrounded by peacocks at this temple, Buddhist temple, trying to look for an alien ship. And then like this fucking deer comes, and I have the video of it. I have a fucking video. I have the video. So then this deer is like, it like not walked up to me, but like it was like maybe like 20 feet away or something, and it was like looking at me. It like, usually I feel like deers would just like see you and then like walk away, but this deer was just staring at me for like minutes, like I don't know, like for minutes. And then I was like, and then once I pulled out my phone, pressed recorded, it decided to leave, and I recorded that aspect. But while it was staring at me, I didn't feel like it was like, I felt something weird. It didn't feel like I was looking at a deer, like it didn't feel like I was looking at a deer, like a regular deer. Like, you know, I've seen deers before, I've seen other animals before, and like, you know, like it was fine, you know. But like, look at this deer. It just felt like this shit was communicating or something to me, and I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, so that was like, okay, interesting. And then I keep walking, and the alien ship, unfortunately, is not there anymore. That shit went the fuck away. I don't know. I have no idea. I love how I just started off talking about like iHeartRadio and the fact that my first song that I've ever fucking made it onto iHeartRadio, the news channel, and now I have like, now you search up my name on Google, and then now you see that shit. I'm just like, you know what I mean? And then I'm talking about aliens and deers. I'll try to make a way to like make this shit make sense and connect. Okay, I'll try to make it connect. But anyway, so the alien ship wasn't there anymore, and I was like, damn. You know, the fascinating fucking thing is that like as a kid, when you know like the United States started depicting like images and imagery, basically programming, you know, in a way, you know, like making like these like, you know, like cartoons and stuff with aliens and like just slowly putting it into our brains, into media. As a kid, I would just kind of sit back. In my head, I already knew that they existed because I saw them already. You know, before even ever seeing something depicted as it in media or in like whatever. So in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, they exist. But I was too scared to say anything about it because everybody was fighting each other. They were like, no, it doesn't exist. It's in your head. Ah, la 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 la. I know everything because I just know everything. Because I read books. And it's like, and then, you know, it's like just seeing people fight over the weird, like whether or not aliens exist for like forever, ever. Like, in my head, I was just like, you know, it was weird. And then like obviously recently now like it's like out there, and you know now it's not like as crazy, you know, it's just crazy to me because it's like it's just so weird. My brain like kind of weirds me out a little bit because I'm just like, well, just my entire fucking life weirds me out. Like, who the fuck sees aliens at fucking 6? Like, I didn't see the alien species like you know, like their fucking, you know, like I didn't see their fucking face or nothing like that, but I saw the fucking ship, I saw their vehicle, bro, and it was real. It was fucking real. Like, I've had like, this is so fucking weird because like I saw it and then like I had a dream about it on top of that as a kid. And then like saw like an alien sort thing, but it was like a shadow thing. It was weird. But then all of a sudden I forgot everything about it. Like I forgot that like experience for like 10 to 15 years, right? And then I remembered it all of a sudden, like fucking like 3 years ago or something, or 2 years or something, 2 years ago. And then it was validated. Like that fucking memory was validated. When I thought I was tripping because I was like, well, I was a kid. But the fact that I wasn't tripping because it was validated by people that actually saw it, by like a family member that actually saw it, but amongst other family members that I have, it was real. It was fucking real. I have no business lying about this bullshit, to be honest. Why? Lie to who? Like, why the fuck would I care? Anyway, so how am I supposed to tie this back to like what the fuck I was saying in the beginning of this video? So, like, what I find crazy is like having had the desire to do music, as you can clearly see. Like, as a kid, having always wanted to do music, having always had this desire to do exactly this, and just the fucking, and like the fact that I had a vision, the fact that I had this like impulsive thought, which was like jump in the song, and then the fact that like doing, and like the fact that I took the risk of like investing everything I had into this song, and the fact that like I just rubbed off my makeup, so that's why my like lipstick's all fucked. But anyway, the fact that like I followed my intuition a little bit there, or like, you know, I just fucking made the leap, because who the fuck really does that? Like, who the fuck like spends like who the fuck barely scrapes by, you know, sources out like a fucking professional producer while broke as fuck, while not even, and dude, when I reached out to my producer, should I take her down? Yeah, I should. So lady. was not cat abuse. They know how to jump off from like fucking skyscrapers. But anyway. So, like, when I reached out to this producer, I had like no money. I just had Audacity. I had no money in my account actually because I had moved because I like spent it like on a deposit to move. Cause I was like recently like fucking engaged, you know what I mean? Engaged. It wasn't a real fucking engagement. It was a fucking Amazon ring, a silicone Amazon ring. But anyway, like shit was broken and everywhere. Like fucking shit was just flown everywhere, right? And then like, you know, like I was like, and then I just had nothing, right? So then I was like, fuck. Do you take payment plans? Well, first of all, even before that, I was fucking terrified as well. Like fear has kept me from even like doing like, you know, contacting a producer in the first place. So to even like contact a producer, like that shit was crazy. That shit was absolutely crazy. So walk rotisserie chicken. I feel like eating this is lowering my intensity levels. So I seriously just went all in. I seriously just like believed in myself just enough to go absolutely all in on my dream, on professionally producing Jump In, having Jump In professionally produced while concussed and broke. Like, I sent him like everything I've always like. It was on a payment plan when we decided to go through with it. When he decided to accept the request in the demo, per the payment plan, I had just paid up nearly everything that I had per check that I had. And that was for my first song ever. And that's fucking crazy. It's absolutely crazy how things have unfolded. Like my vision was right. Like it made me feel like this entire experience just made me feel like I'm smarter than I think. It makes me feel like I should trust myself so much more when it comes to like what I want to do, what I want to say. I let us think of things, of concepts that literally become trendy, or that literally then it just exists later. And it's like absolutely crazy. Like it's kind of lonely in a way where like but not in a bad way. It's kind of lonely where like this is a very individualistic path, and I experience these these things that not the normal person experiences. And my brain operates in a way that's like really weird. Like, cause it's not that like I feel like I'm intelligent. It deadass feels like my brain is like able to like, I wouldn't say tell the future, but it's able to conceptualize things that then later exist and become popular. And there were things like in my head that has existed that I wanted to act upon but didn't because of the lack of resources and circumstances. And yeah. I'm really just eating a rotisserie chicken with my bare hands. On the internet. And expressing myself. In this form. For YouTube, I don't know. Feels like I'm super hyper focused on currently Instagram. Well, I guess priority, well not priority, but well now like the platform that I'm used to now is TikTok. And then I'm starting to get used to Instagram. And then Spotify. It's like I'm hitting them in order in terms of mastery or in terms of like learning how to operate. And I think after all that, it will be YouTube. YouTube right now is just like me, like doing this. Like the song's currently out, but it's not in this channel. It's like it made its own YouTube channel or something. And right now I just could care less to do something about it. So I'll figure it out later. Make a like, it's funny because like in my head I wanted to do a music video, but budget, maybe I'll do it if it gets like, if I see that it gets more traction. But because it's only been like what, like a week or 6 days since it's been released, I think it's been pretty chill. Pretty chill. I also got my first paying gig too, which is fucking crazy, dude. Like all this shit's crazy. Like I'm actually like Dude, I literally would tell like my friends, like, dude, I would fucking be so happy if I even made 50 cents or less, like 1 cent. The fact that I'm making so much more than 1 cent for like my first gig ever, all of a sudden, like, it's just crazy, dude. It's really crazy. It's just crazy. It's so fucking crazy. Like, absolutely, positively crazy. I am so fucking, like, it's crazy because I spent, like I said, like my 24 years of my entire life just trying to figure this shit out, right? On the 24th year, you know, being like the wise enough, I guess. To have some real movement and to experience this real movement is crazy. It's so crazy. And like, what a great, honestly, what a great like, how do I say this? Like, I've talked about depression so many times, sadness, like hopelessness, and like, you know, offing oneself and stuff. It's hard to think about those things when like the very things that you're dreamed of and like all of the work that you put towards it is actually coming to fruition. You know? Obviously, it's hard work. Obviously, it's work that I still do. I still have to do, you know? Like, it doesn't stop. It's just like, I'm so grateful for that guy right there, Steve Jobs. I'm so grateful for people that believe in me, dude. Like, anybody that watches this that believes in me, or that just watches this in general, you know, like just acknowledging my fucking existence on this planet. Like, you're just like the fucking person that's watching this right now, witnessing my like literal existence. Like, eating a rotisserie chicken with my hands. Like, a part of me has no idea why you're watching me. That might stem from insecurity, I'm not sure. But another part of me is also, like, just in full gratitude. Absolutely full gratitude. Should I say it? Fuck it, I want to say it. It was something I wanted to say earlier in other videos, but didn't, because it seemed way too concerning. But, dude, I was experiencing so much fucking darkness. Like, so much darkness. A couple months ago. Not that long ago, a couple months ago. Like, so much sadness. Hopelessness. Even though I was making jumping. Or, you know. Even though I was like, you know. I felt so fucking sad that, like, it made no sense to be, oh, this was, yeah, it feels right to talk about this, actually. It's very real and raw. I felt so fucking sad and hopeless because although I felt like my dreams were slowly, very slowly moving along, because you know I was in work mode, in sowing the seeds mode, without any like fruits being bared, I guess, or I don't know how to say it, but like without any like results yet, right? Like I was still sowing the seeds and working really fucking hard to stay alive, to survive, to afford everything, and dealing with everything, dealing with the weight of trying to like heal my own fucking family dynamic, to only realize that it's unsavable because it takes two. Like I hesitate when I say this, but only because it's just so real and it's not socially acceptable to talk about, but I feel like that it's important because to talk about, because why the fuck else am I here, you know? Because look, during those times, not that long ago, like I said a couple months ago, I had given up on my life, on the idea of my life. I had given up on love, the idea that I can actually experience love. One of the biggest things that one can care for, to experience acceptance, love from another human being, for oneself. I've given up on the idea that I'll ever meet somebody that actually accepts me and doesn't abuse me and like truly loves me in a way that's like safe and not harmful or abusive in the slightest, or vice versa. I gave up on that idea. I gave up on the idea of ever creating a family for myself, to rewrite the narrative that was written for me in my childhood. I've given up on that. And honestly, for good reason. Because it was something that I truly cared about. I had made my biggest efforts to go to therapy, take psychiatric help, exhaust psychiatric help, get terminated, meaning basically like, you know, get shit solved, basically. So being terminated from psychiatric care means like the objective is completed, right? Fucking read books on relationships, on how to be a healthy partner. On how to avoid toxic people. Spending countless hours and years and countless hours like consuming all types of like podcasts for psychologists, psychiatrists to, you know, avoid toxic people, how to spot toxic people, how to properly discern. And despite all of my efforts Still repeating the same fucking pattern. Abusive, dumb ass pattern. Despite any and all of my efforts for years and years and years. And then also experiencing what I had experienced. To have ended up losing like the most I've ever lost in my entire life. Like, it just made no logical sense to keep going. I mean, in terms of like, it made no logical sense to believe that it's possible for me, that it's like escapable. Because I mean, doing every single fucking thing that I can possibly do to try to avoid it, I still experienced it. Abusive relationships, the inability to properly discern a person. So that just led me to the most logical internal decision to give up and be okay with dying alone. Like, sincerely, I still feel that way. I'm very much okay with dying alone. Or like, it's definitely something that like I'm able to conceptualize with the level of comfort that I never had before, I guess. But I guess, yeah, so I gave up on love. The idea of love, that I could be loved like that. Like, you know, and be in love with somebody that can love me like that. I gave up on the idea that my family dynamics could ever heal. And I came to these conclusions as a byproduct of not me not trying, but as a byproduct of me doing absolutely fucking everything in my freaking power. Absolutely everything. Exhausting all types of resources. Doing everything I can on my end and my part to educate myself, heal things, to overcome. You know, it's a conclusion based off these metrics. And see, like, in these areas, it seems like these aren't absolutes right now. It's just, I'm talking about the past. Because who knows? I'm not God. I don't know. I can't tell the future, but it seems futile. And kind of lost my train of thought, actually. Seems futile. And see, obviously, human connection is like probably the most important fucking thing on this planet, right? So, to have given up on the crux, for me to have given up on the crux of humanity in that form, I guess. Well, then it just like one just thinks like, so what's the point? You know? What's the point of existing? Right? So I'm over here trying to rationalize what I'm about to say. And it's so like paradoxical in nature, and it's so controversial, and it's so like all these things. Like, I really wanted to end my life on my birthday this year. You know me so far, you know damn well I'm not lying. Given how I've been with all my videos. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I wanted to end my life. Honestly, like, and it was serious. Producer didn't know this. Nobody knew this other than like one person that I no longer talk to because this shit was abusive. It felt like it was the best gift that I could possibly give myself. And you know, I was like kind of manipulating myself as well in that process as well, though, because then my train of thought was like, well, if you're gonna end it anyways, might as well just do whatever the fuck you want to do. Might as well. Might as well just full throttle the fuck out of all of your goddamn dreams, because why not? Why not? Because your mere existence won't even exist. To clarify now, it's different. I don't feel that way anymore. It's like the gaslighting and manipulation of myself worked. That was like me trying to stay alive or finding reasons to stay alive for longer. Because had I not just thought to myself, I want to kill myself on my birthday this year, then I would have no reason. I would have no immediate reason to wait. Because honestly, like, the weight of everything sucked. It was unbearable, absolutely fucking unbearable. You know, it's fucking beautiful, ironic, and beautiful. It's that my dreams, the act of pursuing my fucking dreams day in and day out has single-handedly, amongst other aspects too, but the fucking process of just literally giving my dreams my absolute fucking everything, like, this shit has kept me alive, man. Like, actually, like, I only really care to stay alive. You know, like, the concept of me thinking about, okay, well, might as well do whatever I want to do until my birthday. Like, fuck it, like, live every day like it's nearing my last, essentially. Like, and that being just like this music shit, like, the fact that pursuing this shit, doing this, putting myself out there, is healing the fuck out of me. Like, it's just so, like, it just fucking baffles me, dude. It literally baffles me, like, how the shit's working. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? I, like, have this fucking desire ever since I was a kid. What do you mean? I never actually fit in fucking anywhere. And always thought different. Never fit in. What do you mean? I'm fucking ridiculed for being sensitive, having punished for having empathy, for feeling. And then it being one of my greater strengths. Like, what do you mean in this lifetime in this relationship to this world. I literally feel like I'm being punished for practicing decency, like humane decency. And then like I do this music shit and then follow my vision, and then do this journey in which fucking literally inspires people. And then my fucking first song like gets recognized by I think maybe one of the largest fucking radio like station like distributors, iHeartRadio, like the one fucking radio station that I fucking listen to. Like, what do you mean, you know? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Singing, like scientifically now recently, has proven scientifically heals the brain. Like, what do you mean? I coincidentally have brain damage, like CPTSD or something, and more, like, and like me, like just having the natural, like, what the fuck, like, what do you mean when it comes to healing trauma? One can move, dance, and sing, be artistic, creative, and that is like therapy, like literally therapy, like that's literally like named in like the fucking psychiatry books. What do you mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, to me, this shit is just beyond fucking crazy for the fact that like everything just aligns in the most fucking craziest way possible. Like bitch, I was wearing Lululemon on this motorcycle. On the way with the intention of dedicating my entire fucking life to some guy that could have cared less to attend my funeral, even if it meant that I was gonna die on my way to see him on my motorcycle. Like, what do you mean? Like, to me, like, that's just like the craziest fucking shit. Like, the way that my brain hasn't lost its shit in terms of like just like the way that my mind is blown is like in the most infinite fucking format possible. Like, it blows, like my mind blows up, like it blows my mind, which reveals another mind that's blowing. It's like a fucking mind blowception type shit. It's like it just never ends because everything just is so fucking interconnected, which is absolutely fucking crazy. And the way that I understood that everything was interconnected at a young age, before I even like had the ability to like make proper research, I just don't fucking get it. I don't get why me type shit. What the fuck? Like, and it's not like I can just talk to anybody about this shit. Really. Looking like this. Like, you know? Like, this is like the easiest like fucking format of communication to the void, or aka people that watch this. Like, this is probably like the easiest like way to like for me to like, I guess, feel better, yes. To express myself, and which helps me feel better. But also, like, it's hard because I can't, it's not like I can't tell anybody about this, but it's just like harder in the presence of somebody to be like, hey, like, I'm experiencing everything I had just said this past hour. You know, I can't just, it's like, it's hard for me to do that. I can't just do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, simply, at least, you know? So, like, I cannot fucking comprehend my life. Like, what do you mean pursuing my visions actually gets recognized by, like, renowned things? What? Like, it just blows my mind. Like, what the fuck is, like it's great. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful, but clearly not everybody, like, obviously, like, not every single fucking human being experiences this thing that I have at least, like, come across so far. Like, it's just, like, it's such a very crazy experience. And, like, there's so much more that I've experienced, which is also crazy. Like, there literally, I feel like I would literally do this world an injustice if I didn't make a fucking movie with my POV, because literally, like, I'm not saying this from an egotistical perspective. I'm saying this for the fact that, like, holy shit, like, I think that it's just, like, logically speaking, it's just, like, so, like, what the fuck? Like, this is like, this shit just doesn't happen. Like, this, it just doesn't. I don't think so. I know I'm, like, not social or anything. Like, I know that I'm not great at talking to people, and I don't really have that many friends. But, like, I'm pretty sure this shit just doesn't exist normally, bro. Like, it's truly beyond me. And it's interesting because I notice myself also talking a lot, like a whole lot, like just doing a whole lot of everything. But, like, a part of me is just like, girl, like, you're talking so much and you're not working on your voice. I need to work on my voice more. Oh, I love how my makeup's all smeared now because I ate food. But anyway, like, yeah, anyway. Thanks for witnessing me. Anybody watching, thank you for witnessing me. It's definitely, like, me just being able to express my brain, because I don't really, like, because I don't know who I can express it to that, like, will get it. And I have no idea who watches this could possibly get it, or at least witness. This means a lot, and I'm grateful. I notice myself blabbering a lot, and, you know, like, focusing on promo and the business stuff, but I would really like to get back to focusing on my vocal agility and my voice. You know, that would be very nice. And with this YouTube channel, I would love to, yeah, this is cool and everything, but I would love to really, like, make it more music stuff. I haven't even posted the song. I gotta figure out how to, like, connect the released song that's already on YouTube to this channel, and then figure out the YouTube stuff. But I'll need some time to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I probably sound like a weirdo, but that's Lily Van Dang for ya. Okay, bye.